Hey, third graders. I'm hoping that you once again today watched the little video with the cool robot talking about milliliters and liters. That's what we're going to be talking about. That's another way to measure liquid volume. Okay, so here's our vocab, which you learned about in the video. Milliliters is real tiny. Do you remember when he took an eyedropper and dropped a drop in a teaspoon and it still didn't fill it up? And then the example that he gave for a liter would be like a pitcher. Okay, and sometimes I tell my kids that you've seen a 2 liter of pop at the store, and most people have seen that, so they can kind of go, okay, that's 2 liters when I think of a 2 liter of pop, if that helps you. All right, and then you also learned in the video that it takes 1,000 milliliters to equal 1 liter. Okay, so write that up there. That will also help you. So it takes a whole bunch of those tiny little ones to equal 1 liter. So they want us now on the next section to choose milliliters or liters. These are our two choices that we're going to choose. They're going to give us an example and we're going to choose the best measurement. So the first one is a kitchen sink. I want you to think about your choices of milliliter or liter. Remember how teeny tiny that milliliter is. Okay. How would I measure the volume or the water that is in the sink? Which would I use? Okay. Write that down before Mrs. Hagen writes it down. Okay. All right. Did you write capital L for liter? Hopefully you did. All right. You're going to do those other 3 by yourself. Okay. You can do it. You're going to write one or the other, milliliter or liter. Same thing down here. I'm going to circle which one I would use for a juice container and a bowl of soup. Notice that for the juice container, it's 1 liter or 1 milliliter. Which of those would be the best estimate? Okay, how about a bowl of soup? Would that be 500 liters or 500 milliliters? Okay, think about what that means. Okay, remember the tininess of the milliliters. Okay, 500 liters is pretty big, isn't it? So do those 2 on your own and pick one or the other. You can't circle both of them. Circle the best estimate. Now, when we get down to the bottom section, we're going to have drawings like we did yesterday, where you can kind of use the drawings on the side and color in to help you. Okay? All right, let's look at the first one. Okay, it says there are 900 milliliters of water. 900 milliliters of water in the pitcher. And I can tell by looking over here that each one of these little lines is 100. Okay, I can see that. Terry pours 500 milliliters of water into a bowl. So she starts with 900, then she pours 500 milliliters of water into the bowl. How many milliliters of water are left? Okay, so let's color in what she started with. She started with 900. So each one of these little lines is worth 100. So I'm going to color in 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 900. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Count them, double check them just to make sure. You should have 9 spaces colored in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's what she's starting with. Okay, got that colored in nicely. All right, now she pours out 500. Okay, so I'm going to start at the top because she's pouring out, and I'm going to color blue. She does 100, 200, 300, 400. She poured out 500. How many are left? Okay, so how many milliliters are left? You're going to need to count the gray part. You're counting by 100s. You're good at that. So I have 100, 200, 300, 400. This is right there's where I stop. So I have 400 milliliters left of water in the pitcher. So you have 2 more like that where you're going to get to color. Just read carefully. You can. Okay, let's just read the next one together. Mr. Rojo put 6 liters of fuel into a gas can that holds 10. Okay, so we know that this whole gas can holds 10. But he's putting 6 liters in. So this is 1 liter. You're going to need to color up to 6. Okay? He put 6 liters of fuel into a gas can that holds 10. Then he added more liters to fill the can. How many liters did he have to add to get up to 10? Okay, there's 10 total. He started with 6. How many more did he have to add to get to 10? You can do that one. And then you can do number 9 by yourself. And that is your math for today. Good job, guys.